People say blood is thicker than water. They say family will always stand by you, but no one talks about what happens when your own family becomes the reason you break. This is the story of how I built a successful company from nothing, and how my parents handed it over to my brother, not because he earned it, but because he had a family. I smiled that day, but inside, something changed forever. I was 22 when I started my company. No investors, no shortcuts, just a laptop, sleepless nights, and a belief that hard work would pay off. While my friends were partying, I was working. While others were building families, I was building a future. My parents always said they were proud of me. They told me I was the responsible one. I believed them. By the time I turned 30, my company was worth millions. Employees depended on me. Clients trusted me. I thought I had finally proven myself. I was wrong. My older brother had a different life. He married early, had 2 kids, switched jobs often. My parents worried about him constantly. He has responsibilities, they said. He has mouths to feed. And every time they said that, I noticed something painful. My success was treated like luck. His struggle was treated like sacrifice. One evening, my parents called a family meeting. I thought it was about expansion, maybe even appreciation. Instead, my mother looked at me and said, "We think it's time your brother takes control of the business." I laughed. I thought it was a joke. Then she added, "He needs it more than you. He has children." The room went silent. Years of work, years of sacrifice, reduced to one sentence. I wanted to scream. I wanted to argue, but I didn't. I just smiled and nodded. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept asking myself, was I invisible because I didn't have kids? Was my hard work less valuable because I chose a different life? No one asked how I felt. No one thanked me. I realized something terrifying. Being strong all your life teaches people that you don't need fairness. I didn't fight them. Instead, I walked away. I resigned. I sold my shares. I started over alone. No announcements, no drama, just focus. While they struggled to run what I built, I quietly built something better, this time for myself. 2 years later, my new company surpassed the old one. Bigger clients, stronger team, total freedom. One day, my father called. "We didn't know it would turn out like this," he said. I didn't feel anger anymore. I felt peace, because the best revenge isn't destruction, it's success without needing validation. If your family underestimates you, if your sacrifices go unnoticed, remember this: you don't need permission to succeed. You don't need approval to move forward. Sometimes walking away is the bravest decision you'll ever make, and sometimes silence is louder than any argument. My brother wasn't lazy, but he wasn't consistent either. Whenever life got hard, my parents stepped in. Rent money, school fees, excuses. And every time they helped him, they told me, "You understand. You're strong." Strength became my punishment. The family meeting felt formal, too formal. My mother spoke carefully, like she already knew the damage her words would cause. "We've decided your brother should run the company." I asked why. She didn't hesitate. "He has children. You don't." That was it. No mention of effort, no mention of ownership, just biology. I nodded, because arguing with someone who's already chosen only humiliates you further. People think silence means acceptance. It doesn't. Silence is what happens when you realize no explanation will change anything. That night, I grieved. Not the company, The relationship I thought I had with my parents, I finally understood. They didn't betray me suddenly. They were always preparing me to give more and receive less. Walking away wasn't weakness, it was self-respect. When my father finally admitted regret, I didn't feel victory. I felt closure, because I no longer needed them to understand my worth. If you're always the strong one, the dependable one, remember, you are allowed to choose yourself. Loyalty should never require self-destruction. Some people lose family, others lose illusions, and sometimes losing illusions is how